These three apps helped me better my finances in 6 months, bro. Yes, I know 6 months is crazy, but I'm telling you, it's true. YouTube, what to do, man? It's your buddy, just dope, back with another video. And JD Nation, what's on with it, man? Hey, look, bro, like I said, these three, not one, not two, not four, not five, not 1,000, no. These three apps helped me better my finances in 6 months, bro. Like I already told you guys in like previous videos, I never tell you guys or bring to you guys anything to my channel, anything that I haven't experienced myself. So yes, in 6 months, these three apps have helped me get my finances back in order. You know what I'm saying? Because before this, my finances was all over the place. I didn't have no structure to my finances or anything like that. And how you do anything is how you do everything. And yeah, my life was just all over the place. I didn't have any order or structure. But one of the areas that I really needed to, get in check was my finances. Like I said in my I think it was my 3 month or 90-day run video, something like that. I said that I'm working on my faith, finances, and fitness, right? My three F's. And so this week I decided to, do like a financial literacy 101 with Nate, just dope, I guess. I'm no financial advisor at all by any means, but you know, I'm just here to give you guys like my perspective as a regular civilian, you know what I'm saying, a regular GTA character, right? Somebody that, have saw some tips and tricks that other people were using and decided to implement them in my life. And luckily, thankfully, it helped me out in my favor, you know what I'm saying? So I want to give you guys some of that sauce, man. So yeah, bro. So yeah, these three apps, man. Now these three apps aren't anything special. They're just regular apps, which you will come to figure out as I go along. But yeah, so first things first, I want to say this. I made this video because a lot of people aren't really aware of their financial situation, right? They know that they need to get better with their finances, their money, and things like that, but they're scared to face the truth, the harsh truth, right? And so this video is going to be talking about facing the harsh truth and, becoming aware of your finances, right? That's step number one, is to become aware of where you are financially. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, no financial advisor at all, but hey, I'm here to kick some game to you, right? So first things first, the first app is your banking app. I know, right? I said, hey, it's no like magical app and nothing like that. No, but for real, your banking app, whatever bank you bank with, that app right there, the first one, right? I say that because, like I said earlier, you need to become aware of your situation, your numbers, what's going in, what's going out. You know what I'm saying? You need to know these things, right? And I was that person that was scared to look at my bank account. You know what I'm saying? Like I was scared. Like, hey, we just being real on this channel, man. Like I was scared to look at it because I know that I made some very irresponsible financial decisions in my life, especially over the past couple of years. But like I said, over the past couple of years, I've been very like adamant about my financial journey and just becoming more aware of my situation and making it better, actively making it better. You know what I'm saying? Being in pursuit of making it better, right? So I said your banking app because that's number one, right? Because you need to know what your numbers are. You need to know what's going in, like I said, what's going in and what's coming out, right? And so there's the next video is going to go like more in depth, but yeah, just your banking app, bro, sis. You need to know. You need to know these things. You can't shy away from it for too long. If you continue to ignore it, it's going to become worse. You know what I'm saying? You're looking at a negative account balance or that low account balance, and you're like, it's stressing me out more looking at it. But I'm telling you, the more that you stress out looking at it, the more that you look at it, the more that you know what your situation is and how you need to take the next steps to make it better. Boom. So that's number one. App number two, man, good sauce. But I'm telling you, is your notes app. or whatever journal. But for this video, your notes app, right? So your notes app, I used to never use my notes app unless it was just for like typing in what shoes I'm buying for the year, right? But that was taking money out of my bank account, you know what I'm saying? But instead of using it for liabilities, let's use it for something useful and tracking your numbers, right? You need to track your numbers, track your spending, track your bills, track your expenses, track everything. You know what I'm saying? Once you start tracking stuff, then you'll be, like I'm telling you, that's like you're not running or jogging, but you're at least taking one foot, putting it in front of the other, you know? So tracking your numbers in your notes app. Now I'm gonna go in my notes app and just give you some prime examples of, you know, cause when I tell you I use my notes app like it's, now I be on my notes app like it's Instagram, and I don't even be on Instagram no more, bro. But when I was on Instagram heavy, that's what I was doing, right? But I be on my notes app like crazy, bro. So when it comes to doing like, I don't know, DoorDash or something like that, like I'll say like, okay, cool, this is how much I want to make for the week, and now let's break those, now let's break the number up into daily goals, and then I put those days in my notes app so that I can make sure, hey, look, this is the goal for the day. I write it out on my board or something like that, and then boom, I'm going out doing my deliveries and stuff like that. Or when it comes to YouTube, you know what I'm saying, with that. But for specifically banking, you need to track, like, you first need to, and I'm gonna kind of go back to the bank app, right? But you need to see what's going in, what's coming out. So what's going in? What's going out? What are you spending your money on? Right? Are you spending your money on just junk, impulsive spending, like you're buying little items on Amazon or Walmart? All this money you could be like leaving in your bank account, but it's going out, and ultimately it's going out to stuff that isn't gonna bring you any type of money back in. You know what I'm saying? So that was me for a long time. I was spending money on eating out all the time, bro. When I was working at the mall, I was buying lunch from the food court every day that I worked there. I did not pack a lunch or nothing like that. I was just spending money at the bank, at the food court. You know, I needed to eat, but it's like, you just wasting money. Like every single paycheck you getting, like a good percentage of that is going to your lunch. So yeah, like I said, you need to track your spending, right? Cutting. And so once you realize that, right? Once you realize that you spending money on Uber Eats, DoorDash, Amazon subscriptions, like Netflix, Apple Music, all that stuff, man. So now you see what's going out, and now you can figure out, okay, what needs to be cut. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna go in depth in that because that's gonna lead to another episode, the second episode for this series. But yeah, so you need to figure out what you need to cut. You know, cut those expenses, right? Cut those spending habits. You know what I'm saying? So now you realize, okay, like I got dang near $200 worth of subscriptions. I need to cut a good amount of that off. You know what I'm saying? Netflix can wait. I'm gonna just say it. Netflix can wait. Amazon Prime can wait. Paramount. And this is the thing too. If you got all of them, them streaming services, you just need like one or two, bro. To be honest, bro. If that one, to be honest, you know what I'm saying. But I know for me, I have Netflix and I have YouTube Premium because for my reaction channels, YouTube Premium is like an asset because it helps me make content for my other channels, right? So that's different because, like I said, it's an asset in that sense. But if it's a liability, it's like Netflix, Disney Plus, Hulu, all that stuff, bro. And then like little subscriptions that you may have on your phone that you probably forgot. You'll figure out, okay, cool, I'm not using these subscriptions no more. Let me cut these off, right? And so you can put those in your notes app and say, okay, cool. These are all of my subscriptions. These are all the spending habits that I'm doing. Like everything that I'm spending my money on that's not bringing in any type of money. Let me cut these off, right? And so that's why you need your notes app. And then also, just like because I know for me when I started my debt payoff journey, I was listing out all of my debts from from lowest balance to highest balance, and every time I pay like completely pay something off, marked it off, then moved on to the next. You know what I'm saying? So your notes app is good for that. And so last but not least, I don't want to make this video too long. Let me see where we at. 11 minutes. All right, cool. So last but not least, the last app, and this is like where I just took my financial awareness to a whole different level. You know what I'm saying? And that is Google Sheets. Right, Google Sheets. So any type of thing. What's the name of these apps? I forgot, but it's kind of like your notes app, but it's like more in depth. You know what I'm saying? You can literally like plan out your like, I don't know, like your spending or something like that. I don't know, bro. But for me, I mainly use it for. Let me go to it, man. So I mainly use it for my bills. List out all of my bills, all of my expenses, you know, get that on track. And then what you can do is you can add all of those your bills up in one, you know what I'm saying? And then you can multiply it, you know, and see, okay, cool. This is how much I need saved in 3 months of expenses. And so now you can plan out your emergency fund, you know what I'm saying? And we're not gonna go too deep in that because we're gonna say that for the next video, right? But yeah, so you can literally like take it to the next level, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, your banking app is number one, right? Step one. Next step, number two, list it out. Be more aware. Your notes app. Then 3, you're going a little bit more advanced, and now you're saying, okay, cool. These are my expenses. All of my expenses are listed up. These are amounts of every single one of them. And now let's add them up. And now let's say I want to save 3 months worth of expenses as an emergency fund. So just in case, you know, work is slow or something like that. If you work retail, work is slow. I'm not getting enough hours. So now I have 3 months worth of expenses. And now I'm not stressed about, you know, I don't have enough money to cover my bills for at least 3 months. Boom, now you have an emergency fund saved up. And now you can go to work comfortably and still work while you still got, you feel me? Like, come on, man. Come on. Hey, look, I'm here to put you down, bro. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, bro, this isn't any information that is exclusive or nothing like that, but a lot of people aren't aware. They don't know. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us, we don't know. I wasn't somebody that knew like that. You know what I'm saying? Because, hey, I was spending my money all willy-nilly, putting my money in sneakers and stuff like that. But once I was like, nah, I need to cut all that out and become more aware of my situation, and so that I can make my situation better than what it is, you know? So again, like I said, I know these weren't any special like breaking information like type of apps and nothing like that, but I'm telling you, we have these apps on our phone, but we just don't realize it. You know what I'm saying? Like even like what app is that? The numbers app on your phone. If you have iPhone, you know about the numbers app. I never even checked that app, but until I started to get more into finances and things like that, I started to use the app a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, this was on my phone this whole time, and I could have been using it like that. You feel me? So, yeah, bro, your notes app, like I'm telling you, trying to tell you, the notes app, bro. I'm trying to tell you, use it wisely, bro. Use it wisely. Use your phone wisely, bro. Don't just use your phone for entertainment. Use it to, you know what I'm saying? If you're on YouTube, watch some financial literacy videos, bro. I'm telling you, trying to put you down, twin. You know, but yeah, bro. So that's it. Again, your banking apps or whatever bank you bank with, We're gonna go into that in the next video about that, because I want to drop some more sauce on you. But yeah, your banking app is number one. Number two, your notes app. Track your money, track what's going in, what's going out, what bills you have, and things like that. And I'm gonna give y'all a bonus too, bro. I know we at what, 15 minutes? Yeah, 16 minutes now. So boom, notes app, and then download Google Sheets. Download Google Sheets, and if y'all need some tutorials on how to use Google Sheets, you can find some easy tutorials if y'all want me to show y'all how to use, or the way that I use Google Sheets, then comment down below and I'll show y'all. But a bonus, number 4, a bonus. Y'all gonna be like, bro, these, like, for real? Like, that's it? I'm telling you, bonus app that you need, or that helped me get my finances back on track in 6 months, the calendar app. I know. You're like, what? I'm telling you, the calendar app, whatever bills that you have, put the date, or find a date that it's coming out or that it's due, put it on there so that you can be reminded, okay, cool, these bills come out on this date, that date, and stuff like that. And so now what I started to do was 2 weeks ahead of those bill due dates, I was working on getting that money already put to the side, put it in a separate account for that, for my bills. I'm telling you, so that way you can be on top of your bills at least 2 weeks ahead of time. You feel me? And you know what I'm saying? You're not stressing the last minute, like, oh, damn, I got this bill coming up. No, get on top of it. Get on top of it, bro. Pause. But I'm telling you, man. And so the calendar app was one of those bonus ones that really helped me out a lot. I really started using the calendar app before I started using the notes and the Sheets app. Or I started using the calendar app and the notes app kind of at the same time, but more so the calendar app first, and then the notes kind of like fell into place. But I'm telling you, bro. So yeah, man. That's it. That's all, bro. That's it. That's all. I'll go more in depth with the calendar app in the next video and stuff like that, man. But I just wanted to just give you guys this for right now, so that y'all can, take some notes and start to implement this, bro. Because I'm telling you, in 6 months, you can do the same exact thing. Start to track your expenses. Be more aware of more financially aware of what your situation looks like first, and then you can start to track, cut as well, and go more in depth with the Google Sheets app. Then also knowing what dates your expenses come out on when they do, so that you can be more ahead. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, that's pretty much it. I don't really have no like fancy tools or knowledge, nothing like that. These are just simple things that I implemented, and I was very serious about, because it's like, yo, hey, let's be real, folks is tired of living paycheck to paycheck. And so this is one of the ways that you can get out of living paycheck to paycheck. In less than 6 months. You know what I'm saying? So the next video is gonna be a good one. It's gonna tie into this, but it's gonna be like the sequel of this, man. So y'all need to stay tuned for that. And yeah, man, that's really it, man. So let me know if y'all like this series that I started doing, the financial literacy series, man. And I'm gonna keep it going, bro. It's a 3-part series, but like I said, if y'all want me to continue after these 3 videos, and I'll do it. But you know what I'm saying, this is just for regular people that need to get ahead in these tight times when it comes to finances and things like that, man. So yeah, man, that's pretty much it. Comment down below 3 apps if y'all are gonna use these 3 apps now, plus the bonus app, which is the calendar app, the way that I said to use them, bro. Like I said, no financial advisor, just giving regular advice to regular people like myself, man. If y'all want to get ahead of your finances and on top of y'all finances, man. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So now with that being said, you can do like, comment, and subscribe. With that being said, it's your boy Nate Just Dope signing out. Deuces.